It's because we're just starting this, and this is going to be every morning. You can join on Brand Partner University, the Blitz, or you can join in the Facebook group. This is where you can come on Zoom and watch me. Right below, you'll find the information on where you can find us doing this work. So today I'm going to do a tiny bit of training so that you understand the basics, the concepts. All right. So let's just go ahead and get this going. I'm going to open up a quick PowerPoint. I'm not going to normally do this, but this is for y'all today. How to do the thing. We want to how to do the basics better more often. And here we go. All right. All right, so the basics better more often. And what are the basics? So when you jump into a business like this, there's so many ways you can approach it, but the basics are reaching out to people and telling them about the product or the opportunity, and then following up. All right, so basically, what we'll be doing in this morning is the basics better more often. Hang on a second, let me see. That's not, okay. And let me teach you a little bit about how to do that and what basics better more often means for you. First off, if we're using social media, and that's what we're doing in this Blitz time, although you can be calling on the phone, that's cool too. But during, we're going to section it into 3 different sections. The first part is we're going to be finding, adding, and messaging people. That means find new friends. And in the relationship marketing biz, we are finding new people, turning them into friends, and turning friends into family. And family is when they latch arms with you and want to do the thing. So finding, adding, and messaging is one of the things that we'll do. And within our Blitz, I will give you scripts using the Boards app. So you don't have to figure out what you're going to say. It's on the Boards app. And if you don't have the Boards app yet, make sure and get it. You need to reach out to me and I'll add you to the Boards. So the next thing in our 10 minutes we're going to do is once you have found, added, messaged people, we're going to be asking the question. That is if somebody's interested in taking a look at our product or service. All right, ATQ is pretty common in the network marketing industry for people to say ATQ. And this is very important. You can build relationships, but until you ask the question, you're not going to move forward in the business, right? And so then the next thing would be following up. And following up really is something we'll do with the Boards app. Asking the question, the Boards app. I put scripts in here. All you need to do in the Boards app are change people's names to make it easy for you to be able to reach out. Because network marketing to some extent is how many people have you reached out to till you find somebody who wants what we have, who wants to feel better, who wants to have more energy, right? That's the name of the game here, is reaching out to a lot of people. If you only tell 2 people about it, well, you're not going to develop legacy income for sure. Maybe you'll make $20, but we want to meet your goals, whatever your goals are. Maybe all you want to do is use the product. That's great, and you're just curious about what do we do on a Blitz. And then Gavlam is what we do on our social media pages. And so I want to just basically go over this. And first I want you to say it, Gavlam, right? And what does Gavlam stand for? First off, it is giving value. So our Facebook page or our Insta account, these are what people look at to understand who you are. And we want to have a profile picture with your face smiling that they can see, not of your dog. I mean, I love the dog profile pictures, but the thing is, when people are going to see if you're a real person, it makes it more fishy. So you want to make sure that they see you, and then we're trying to have it basically reflect us. And so giving value is part of that. Your brand of value is going to be determined by whatever your values are and your interests. How could you help people? Maybe you can help with pet care tips. Maybe you can help with health tips. Maybe you're a good cook. Maybe you're able to give encouragement in a way that people can hear it. All of these things are so valuable. And the other thing about your social media page is that these days with AI, we can make a lot of posts. And on the Boards app, I've got a bunch of posts that you can post. People will differentiate you when they see you. And that will lead to folks wanting to hear what you have to say. If all you do are sort of canned posts, you're probably not going to engage as many people. That's one way that you can figure out whether it's a real person or not. Do they ever put real posts? So giving value is the first part of GVLAM. Giving value, giving love, and this is comments. Comments on comments on folks' posts. And this is a way you can connect with people, giving them love and encouragement. And so that's part of our 10-minute block is giving love. Then lastly, well, actually not lastly, giving authenticity. And that's where I want you to write down the 5 things that are important to you. Family, health, music, positivity. These are all things that are important to me. And so those are what I tend to put on my social media page. But this is how we give authenticity. And you know what? Showing the things that are important to you helps people know, like, and trust you, and being willing to consider looking at what you're doing. And motivation, for those of you who are so this, not everybody can authentically give motivational tips. You might not be in the place where you feel that yet. When you move into your leader self, you will start to hear the voices of all the people that have given you motivation through your life. And you're going to be able to give those tips authentically. And so if you're not yet at that point where you feel like you can do this authentically, that is totally fine. Let's just make sure that we're thinking about it in the back of our head. And we can always, if you don't feel like you can say motivational tips on a reel or on a Facebook Live, that's cool. You could probably do some motivational, like just posts that are background to motivational quotes from other people. So that is the basic of GVLAM. Say it with me, GVLAM. Woo! And now we're going to move into the training and move into our blitz time. So we did take the first 10 minutes of going over what we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here. And we're still live streaming, so I hope that you are. And now I'm going to put up what we are doing. First off, we are going to be starting with comments. So we're giving love. So we're going to take the next 7 minutes, right? Here's a timer. Hey Siri, set a timer for 7 minutes. Go into your Facebook page, comment on your friends' stuff, give love, give love, give love. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to turn off my mute my Okay, that's our timer. Put in the chat how many comments you were able to make, um, and or responses. Okay, so this morning I put 8 in. That feels like a big movement forward. And so the next 7 minutes, we're going to go on to this is called find, add, message. Find, add, and message. So we want to find new people, add them as a friend, and message them. We're not so some people will go straight to asking the question using the boards app, making this easy. And many people, you will want to ease into it by first making a friend, and staying in touch with them over a short period of time. And then after you have a little relationship developed, you can ask the question. So here we're going to put the timer on. Hey Siri, set a timer for 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
And here we go.
Down.
Use the boards app. And if you don't have it, I'm going to have a training on the boards app in the boards. Right. So we're teaching you use it. You can go to groups here, find people that you have stuff in common with. That's the suggestion. All right, so now we actually have, hey Siri, stop. We have 6 minutes. And so now we're going to, if you are just developing relationships with people and you've just started to do this, then it's fine for you to continue to find out, message people. But if you know people, then let's go ahead and move on to asking the question. And that is using the Boards app to put in a script that won't turn people off, but will open people, see if people are open to looking at a tool. All right, we got this. Okay, so that was our blitz, right? Just a tiny bit of activity. And don't worry if this was a little hard. Maybe you even only sent a single message. Maybe you went down the rabbit hole. This gets easier with practice. And the more that we embrace a little tiny bit of technology, and I'm going to try and make these boards easier and easier. I noticed this morning as I was sending some of them I wanted to edit, and we want to try and make it so we don't have to edit them, right? So that's the idea, so that all you have to do is put in the person's name and it sounds like you. It sounds conversant, and it will really make a big difference for you. So I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to the screen, to the stream. You guys, I believe in you. You can do this. And especially if we embrace the simple idea that remember that sharing LifeWave is really helping a person. Whether or not they choose to accept it, can't control that, but you can control how much good you do in the world. And this is a force for good. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow on Blitz tomorrow, 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.